Good morning, everyone. I love how many people have already joined us. I am Dana. I am your host. Joe and Gavin will be jumping on in just a minute. This is day 3 of our challenge. I hope everyone has watched day 1 and day 2. If you haven't, they are recorded in the Facebook group and they are phenomenal. So if you struggle with limiting beliefs or fears holding you back from taking action, you're definitely going to want to watch those calls. We've seen so many people in the Facebook group be able to overcome those fears and start generating leads and making offers, and it's really exciting. Today is going to be just as good. Some of the tidbits I took away from yesterday is it's about taking action. It's about knowing, utilizing tools like that scorecard, knowing what actions you need to take today. Focus on today and getting those done, and holding yourself accountable with that scorecard and sharing it with someone. So lots of good information. We've learned simple strategies, and people are getting offers and talking to sellers just by using these really simple strategies from day 1 and day 2. Texting Zillow and using Facebook groups and talking to realtors. So I'm excited to hear what the results of yesterday's homework are. There's a few in the Facebook group. Keep posting those. I do want to remind everyone about VIP. So if you haven't signed up for VIP, I really encourage you to do so. Today's prize is phenomenal. Joe and Gavin are giving away Joe's Simple Lease Options course worth $2,500. And we're not only going to give one away for everyone, some person on the call in the group today, but the VIPs will also get a second chance of winning this course. So in that special call that you get after this one, where we're working on taking action, we'll do another, we'll identify another person to get that course. The Leads Lab rocks. Thanks, Holland. I'm glad that you're liking that VIP course. So definitely check it out if you haven't already. I think Joe and Gavin are excited and ready to get on. So let's go ahead and have them jump on.
Come on. What's up, guys?
Hey,
How you
guys.
doing? So glad to be here.
Yeah, they're excited. I love these comments.
Oh, man, this is cool. So here's the thing. We just decided last minute, if you're a VIP member, you also get a chance to win a free copy of my lease options course. Go right now to joemccall.com. You can buy it for $2,500, my lease options course. It is the premium, the best lease options course in the real estate investing space, and you can get it for free. So we're giving away one free course to the regular members, you all here. We're also giving one away for free at in the VIP today. So we're taking the VIP access is going to be gone tonight at midnight. We're removing it. What do you get in VIP? Number one, you get access to extra coaching calls that we're doing called the Leads Lab. This was so cool. Yesterday we did one, and we were getting leads and making offers during the call. And I'll tell you in a minute what happened with one of the ones I was working on. Number two, you're going to get the mind map that we're showing you today. So, and then even tomorrow, we're going to be giving you even more cool stuff in the mind map, like swipe copy, actual copies of marketing pieces that we send out. And then third thing, you get extra case studies that we've done with students, interviewing them, talking about what's working well today. It's not one of those case studies that's like a testimonial of how awesome coaching is or whatever. It is that, but it's also diving deep into what are they doing today, what's working today, and so that you can take what they're doing and duplicate it and do it for yourself. So all that VIP stuff is gone tonight at midnight. We're taking away the VIP access. And also, if you missed the coaching calls, or if you've missed the first 3, or you can't make the next one, they're all going to be recorded. Just the coaching calls are going to be recorded, put into the mind map. So yesterday's VIP call, we also call it the Leads Lab. So we're going to go and dive deep and actually do the marketing for the Leads Lab. Gavin, we had some students in that Leads Lab that were actually making offers and scheduling appointments, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it was great yesterday. I mean, just to see the excitement of interacting with people more on a personal level, because obviously videos are on, and it was good. Just from the last couple of days, the leads they're getting, the setting appointments, the running appointments. We're talking about what do you say next, all of that good stuff. And even some of our coaching clients got on there as well. And I was like,
Yeah.
what are you doing here? And they
Yeah.
were like, just motivation, just like gets me going, you know. And I'm like, that's
Cool.
awesome. So yeah, so we even had some of our coaching clients join, which was great. Really good, really good first 2 days. And I just feel like we're still warming up. You know, we're in the middle of the week here. We've still got 3 sessions left. And I'm excited. I just want to give a couple of shout outs real quick as well to Robert Taylor. I watched your video this morning. Really good. You should all go and watch that and comment. Robert did a video on basically fear, right? Of him knowing, having the knowledge. You should definitely go and check that out because it was pretty powerful. So respect for him for being, you know, vulnerable and just, you know, sometimes you've got to realize and be honest where you're at. It's just like addiction, right? If people are, you can only get help when you're honest that you need help. So really good from him. And I can't wait to see what he does. And then also there's another video you should check out, Appointed King as well. He had a strong message. And I know there's several more, but they were just a couple that kind of stood out. So good job to all of you doing the live videos.
Come on, Tom. Tom just joined the VIP. Joe and Gavin are the true banana pants.
And here's the thing, guys, like we say, if you join VIP today, if you're not in there and you just think it's not good, we'll refund the money. It's not a big deal, but it is a chance for you to go one step further on another level. And I'm not here to sell it. You just have to come and go, oh, this isn't for me. We refund you. It's pretty simple, but I don't think that's going to be the case. You're going to get a lot from it.
We got Lee here who got a yes on a lease option offer this morning, at least an initial text, maybe.
Yeah.
Love it. Even though you're a newbie, you're in the right place. This is what we're going to do. I love this. Oh, somebody showed it. Holland, new addiction, lead generation.
Yes.
I love it, guys. You know,
about.
Here's the cool thing about if you understand marketing, guys, let me just say this really carefully and slowly so you can understand what I'm saying. If you can understand marketing and lead generation, you will never worry about money again. Why? Why is that so important to understand? Because listen, there are so many investors out there who are starving for leads, who are hungry for business. They need deals. And even if you don't want to do marketing for your own deals, you could do marketing for other investors and get paid to bring them deals. And if you're good enough at marketing and you understand this, you don't have any money out of your pocket. They will pay you to do the marketing for them, right? So you may be like me. You don't like talking to sellers, and I don't. I do it just because I have to sometimes because I'm teaching it, and so I want to teach them how to do it. But man, I'm not good at it. I don't like it. I feel uncomfortable. I mean, who? Very few people do. But one thing I've learned about since the beginning was the importance of marketing. We're not in the real estate investing business. We're in the marketing business. And that's why this is a marketing challenge. We're calling it the deal fast track because you guys if you want the fast track to doing deals, you need to get on the fast track to marketing. You need to start becoming really good at marketing. And here's the crazy thing. You may like marketing, and I hope you do. But if you don't like the other stuff, guys, you can find somebody else that can do the other stuff. And you can get paid to do the marketing and bring them leads, which is an amazing, and I've done not hundreds, I've done tons and tons of deals, maybe 100 deals by all I'm doing is doing the marketing, pre-screening the leads and sending them to the wholesaler, the investor, the boots on the ground person, and partnering with them on the deal. So some of you guys have time, but no money. Some of you guys have money, but no time. And so we're telling you, you don't have to do it all. You don't have to do it all. Get out of your comfort zone, right, Ralph? And then you can find somebody else to partner with and do that other stuff for you. You guys picking up what we're laying down here?
Yeah. Make sure everyone's awake, guys. Drop us a comment. We need a word.
Let's do this. Yesterday, real quick, I was doing some marketing. So I was on the Facebook Marketplace, like we taught you yesterday. And I actually got a really good lead from it. It was a wholesaler that was advertising a property. And I sent them a message, hey, are you negotiable on the price? They said, maybe. They said, we just dropped it 10 grand. So I'm telling her getting motivated. And I said, if I have a buyer who would pay 30 grand for this thing all day long. And they said, well, we'll see. I don't know. And then I said, listen, if I could get the seller the price that they want, because it was a wholesaler, would they consider some kind of creative financing or something like that? And he said, yeah, maybe. So just like that, by sending some simple messages, building your buyers list, building your sellers list, people to follow up with, you can do deals. There are so many deals out there, guys. You just have to believe in it. Right. Can you smell what I'm stepping in? Are you picking up what I'm laying down? Come on. All right, let's go. Let's go. I just want to make sure you guys are here real quick. I want to make sure that you're participating, that you're active in the group. Comment down below this video, whether on YouTube or Facebook right now. Comment below this video. Say, I am all in. I want you to say that right now. I am all in. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to type it in. I am all in. Did it go? Do you see it? I'm all in. Are you guys? We need to get off the sidelines, right, Gavin?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. You have to analyze why you're here, right? I always say that to everyone, and I spoke about it earlier in the week about people on our private coaching calls, right? We do them daily. So when they come on and they're here every day, some of them are there every day live with me. Don't miss a session. And I tell them that if you're going to spend your time and you're going to be here, I need you to be taking action, right? Putting the plan in place and doing the things that are going to get us results. And that goes for you guys, right? As Joe just said, are you here to do a deal, one deal a year? Are you here to turn this into a business? Are you here to get out of your W-2 job? And you can only answer that yourself, right? We can't answer that for you, but you know why you're here, but you have to go all in if you're going to make this happen. It's just like college. If you went to college, you went to school, you had to get that degree. You couldn't just do an hour a week to pass. You had to go all in to get it done, to get whatever grade you got. And this is no different. So if you want to get off and make more money than most degrees are going to give you, you've got to go all in. You've got to be uncomfortable, because remember, if you're not uncomfortable, you're not making changes. Okay, you should write that down. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not making changes. Everything that's a change should be uncomfortable until you master it to get the result that you're after. And that is how you grow, not only business, but internally as a person as well. It's quite amazing. If you spoke to my parents when I was probably 14, for me to do and live in America and do what I'm doing, they would have probably put $1 million on that not happening. Okay, so changing as a person, growing as a person, doing all these things is just amazing what you can do when you put your mind to it. And here's the thing, no one can take away from what's inside, right? It doesn't matter who it is. And you need to start surrounding yourself with the right people. You need to analyze the 5 closest people around you, and you have to get and stop the negativity. So just think about that, right? And you are going to get negativity. I had it from family. Here I am, this guy from England that's a golf professional going to the United States now in real estate. On paper, it doesn't make, like, everyone thinks I've lost my mind, which is fine. But I used to channel that into motivation. The negativity motivated me, because guess what? When I then did $5,000 deal, I did another deal, I did another, and then I had my first $20,000 month. Do you think the negativity may have gone, hold on a minute, you did what? How did you do that? Can you show me how to do it? Can you teach me? So you can see how things change. So your actions, you don't need to argue, but your actions say everything. And if you take massive action, you're going to get the results. You're going to make the money and provide whatever lifestyle that your vision allows you to do. And ask us, because that's what we've done. Okay. So I just want you to, as Joe just said, go all in, get off the fence, right? What are you going to do? Because this is probably your 3rd challenge that you've been with us. You've probably been watching us for 4 years. Well, now's the time. We've got to change it if you want to get results.
That's so good. Some of you are so much all in, you're typing it in twice. I've seen it in your comments here, right? You're in here twice. I'm all in, double, times 2. Let's do this thing.
Double in.
Nice. Laura says here, good point. She says, I've heard recently that you'll be within 5% of the average salaries of the 5 people you spend the most time with. 100%. Oh, think about that. That is so true.
Powerful.
Why do you think I'm wearing the CEO hat? Right?
I know. I love that.
Because I bought it online. That's why I'm wearing it. No, but like, I want to hang out with CEOs, right?
Yeah.
Now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to hang out with people who aren't CEOs. Some of my best friends are not CEOs, but like, you're going to be the average of the 5% that you hang out with, right?
Yeah.
So
absolutely,
let's level up. we're down here. If we want to be up here, you know, they say it when I was working, one of the things that was interesting is you don't ever want to dress for the job that you have. You want to dress for the job that you want to have. Right. And so, man, I was just a little engineer, right? Low on the totem pole in my cubic hell. And I had my little corner. I had my name badge. But, man, I was dressing like the next level management that I wanted to be in. You know, I was watching him. And when he goes into meetings, he has all of his papers in a nice folder, right? And so instead of me walking in with big notebooks and papers flying everywhere, I decide I'm going to start walking in with a nice, simple notebook. So at least it looks like I know what's going on and I have it all in order and everything's really simple, right? So where do you want to be in 6 to 12 months from now? Start acting like it. Start talking about it. Start planting those seeds and start, I'm not a big into vision boards and all of that, but start visualizing it. Start putting it out there and saying, I'm going to be this. I'm going to do this by this time in 6 months, 12 months. You start thinking about it. You start like activating that thing in your brain. You're going to start doing it. You're going to start actually getting this. It's going to start clicking. You're going to start seeing the opportunities, and then you're going to start taking advantage of them as they get presented to you because you're putting it out there. Does that make sense?
No, that's really good. I think just real quick as well, self-belief is absolutely huge. There's a difference, in my opinion, between self-belief and arrogance, right? You don't need to be arrogant, but what's going on in your mind? I used to, and I install this in clients in my own business, and even in the coaching industry, whatever. I look, as Joe just said, I analyze people in our space and just think that I believe, like, well, if that guy or gal can do it, then I can, right? And I install in people in our program is that we're going to go and dominate the market. We're not going to go and just do one deal. We're going to take over the market. That is the goal. We're going to go and dominate. We're going to be the lead wholesaler in that. Everyone's going to know who we are. They're going to bring us deals, and we're going to dominate. And again, we say that internally. We don't have to go and start shouting it on social media, but it's what a lot of the stuff where people say it on social media it's a false thing. It's about what's going on internally. And if you can dominate your market, again, you're going to be making a lot of money. So that's your mindset. Your mindset is, we're not here to play. We're going all in and we're going to dominate.
And let me say one more thing too, and then we'll get on to the content. Because, this is the content, doggone it.
It is. It's important.
Come on, this is the content here. Because, you got to have this thing like, all right, I'm not going to listen to people who say the market is too hard. It's too competitive. You can't do deals here in California, in New York. You can't do deals here because of this, or I can't do that. We need to stop that. And we get that out of our heads and we say, no, we're going to dominate this market. All right. We're going to dominate this marketing. Okay. We're going to take these 3, 4, 5 channels of marketing that Joe and Gavin are talking about, and we are going to dominate it. Nobody's going to do it better than we are. All right. Now, you're going to make mistakes. You're going to need some help, but that's all right, guys. That's what we're here for, to help you with this. But get out of this limiting belief that, oh, man, this isn't for me. This all sounds awesome and good, but I couldn't do it. That is such BS, right?
Yeah.
It's
crazy. Like in 1 month, you could make most people's salaries in 1 month in this business. Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like in 1 month, if you have a $60,000 month, I don't know what the average is, but it's got to be lower than probably 60,000 in the United States average salary, I would think, which is crazy. And you can do it in 1 month. So how many deals do you need to do to break even? If you're making 40,000 or 100,000, I had it easy. 45,000 was my goal year one, to make a lateral move into this business. Joe's made more money than me. He had a bigger decision to make. But is it big? Because all of a sudden, within 3 months, 4 months, you've already made that. And you're like, what? This is insane. So the way that you guys think is absolutely critical to what we're talking about here. For, again, the limited beliefs, the fear, all of these things, as Joe just said, it is important to talk about, because that is what's going to get you going, fired up, to actually take the action, to get the leads coming in, to get the results, to get your first deal. So it's really, really important.
Some of you are saying the average salary is around $45,000 or $56,000 a year. But you know what? We want you guys to start thinking about doing that every month. Or
why
the
not?
minimum, start thinking about not just making 56 grand a year. You're going to make 112 grand a year. You're going to double whatever the average is. You're going to double it. All right. That is what we are here to help you do. To find financial freedom, to find prosperity, so that you can actually start, spending more time with your family. Get out of debt. Pay those bills off finally, right? And just find that financial freedom so that you can do what you want, when and where you want. It's not necessarily even about the money. It's about the freedom that you can get, that real estate can give you. This isn't some hype. This is something that we've actually have done and proven in our own lives. And we've helped countless, hundreds, if not thousands of students through our podcasts and videos do the same thing. So this is it. Yeah. The most important investment that you'll ever make in real estate is the 4 inches in between your ears. And that's many times the biggest obstacle is what's going on in here. We could teach you all the tactics all day long, but it's not going to matter anything if you don't get over these fears and these nagging doubts that are screaming in your head that you can't do this, you can't do this. That is, get rid of that, because you can. It makes sense? Are any of you inspired?
And if you don't do it, guess what? Somebody else is.
Yeah.
If you don't get that contract signed, it's no problem, because somebody else is going to get it. So do you want it? Are you going to take it, or is somebody else? And that's what it's about, and you got to just see where you're at.
Nice. All right. So Dana, for the prize today, we're going to announce that at the end, right?
Yes, we are.
And then how did we pick the person who won the prize that we're going to announce later?
They did a live video sharing with us where they're at and about the homework.
Nice. So tomorrow, what prize are we going to give away?
That's the big one, to the coaching program. Somebody gets to join the coaching program.
Somebody literally gets to join the coach. Now, what do they have to do to enter into that prize to win a free coaching program?
Yeah, it's an amazing prize. So they definitely need to do the homework.
Do the homework.
A live video.
Facebook live video.
And then we also talked about testimonial, right?
Yeah, don't say anything about that yet. Okay. That's coming later.
Sneak peeks.
We have an extra bonus prize we're going to be giving to you guys soon here. So Dana,
I'm leaking things.
I'm kicking you out of here.
We need a new host.
Dang, I lasted 3 days.
Thanks, Dana.
Thanks, Dana.
All right, so let's get going, shall we? I'm going to share my screen here. And I hope some of you got a little inspired from that stuff. I think because it's really, we're saying it genuinely from our heart. We want you to succeed more than you know. And I think that it's so important. So, hey, should I announce the prize right now? I think I will. Okay, because it's on my mind map. Here's the cool thing. We're going to give you a new unannounced special bonus prize. And this one's going to be super simple. We want to know what you think of this challenge. We want to know, is it good? Is it bad? What could we do better? What could we make it different? And so what I'm going to do, and this is so cool, I'm going to give away a free coaching call with Joe or Gavin. If you leave a video review, it has to be a video review from your phone to reviewjoe.net. See, we're thinking about doing more challenges like this in the future, and we'd like to know what you think. Was it good? And we're not going to choose just from the best videos. We want honest reviews. All right. So even if you leave us a bad review, you will still enter you into the drawing. It may be a real short coaching call. No, I'm just kidding. But like, if you want to, please, if you want to enter a prize, you're going to win a free one-on-one coaching call with either me or Gavin. And to do that, all you need to do is from your smartphone, all right, go to reviewjoe.net. Reviewjoe.net. It should open up a window where you can put in your name and email. It's going to verify who you are. So you have to verify that you're real and legit. We don't pay people on Fiverr to leave us reviews, okay? You're going to leave us a review and just tell us what you think of this challenge. Was it good? Was it helpful? And the reason why we're doing that is we want to get more testimonials of this challenge so that we can put them in a collage and do a video compilation for people to see who may not know who we are next time that we do some challenges. So we're looking for some good testimonials. I mean, if you go to reviewjoe.net, it's going to ask you for permission to use the camera on your phone. And if you click yes, then you can leave just a short video review from your phone, right? Hey, tell us who you are. or use your fake name if you want. I just wanted to let you know that this challenge was awesome, and this is what I learned, and you should join it next time too. All right. Again, go to reviewjoe.net from your phone, and we'll pick one person to do a free coaching call with me or Gavin. Cool?
Yeah.
All right. Today's challenge is going to be really, really easy. You ready for this, Gavin? This is going to be too hard. I don't think people are interested.
Yeah, I don't think they're ready.
They're not ready for this. Are you guys still here?
Ready? Just say in the comments, I'm ready.
I'm ready. This is not. I want you guys here. Here's before I tell you what today's is. This is going to change your business, maybe change your life if you figure this out. All right. But who's interested? I want you guys to say, I can do this before you even know what it is. Say, I can do this, or I'm ready.
I'm ready. Sam says, I'm ready.
Here we go. We got a bunch of the readies coming in. Today's, and you're going to see, here's the thing. Some of you are going to, when I open this little mind map node here, you're going to be like, oh no. Serious? Aren't they?
No one said they're going to like it.
Yeah, we didn't say you're going to like it. We didn't say, but I'm telling you, this is one of the fastest ways to a deal. All right. Every time I demonstrate this, and we might do a demo in the VIP. You know what, Gavin? Should we do that in the VIP today? Let's do a couple of these live. So if you're a VIP member, you get to actually watch me and Gavin do some of this live in the VIP coaching call after this. All right. I just keep on doing these things without talking to Gavin first. I hope that's okay, Gavin.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. So every time we do this,
it's my I love it. So I ain't bothered. This is right down my alley. So I'm good.
So we're gonna do some live seller calls in the VIP today. We're gonna do some live VIP. We're gonna do some live seller calls in the VIP. And don't forget, if you want to get access to the VIP, where you're gonna hear us actually make some of these live calls, go to dealfasttrackvip.com to get access to that. Okay. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to call 10 property managers. Okay. Or landlords. We're going to look for 10 properties. And where do you do that? It's real simple. We showed you the other day, but the other day we talked about texting them. Today, we're going to actually take a little step further and actually call. Now, before you freak out, stay with us, bear with us, because what we're going to show you is real simple. Anybody can do it. And you're going to present it in such a way where you're going to get the property manager to want to bring you deals. Ooh, how does that sound? They're going to want to bring you deals when you learn how to do this the right way. All right. So somebody, while I'm here, I just want somebody to type in one of their markets. Type in one of your markets that you are in. That was funny. Who said that?
That was James. Yeah, this is my life. This is normal. At least it's not in front of 100 and something people like normal.
Columbus, Ohio. I just looked at that. Okay, here we go. I'm going to type in Columbus, Ohio, right here.
I'm sorry.
Columbus, Ohio. All you're doing is just what we did before. Remember we talked before. Remember, remove the boundaries out of your head. Remove the boundaries. We're going to go look for rentals. And I don't want any limits. So I'm not, looking for any kind of particular. I don't care if it's a 1-bedroom, a 2-bedroom. I don't care if it's a townhome or condo, an apartment. I am going to remove apartments. All right. We want townhomes or house. Let's just make houses. Let's keep this even simpler. Okay. Just in Columbus now, we've got 335 in this area. If I zoom out, we've got 738. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of numbers, isn't it? All right. Here we got 822. Now, this is a lot. A lot of these are going to have the same phone number, right? Because it's the same property management company or whatever. Remember, I gave you guys that spreadsheet before that you can track who you are scraping. In other words, you can track the phone numbers and all of that, so that you can see if you're tracking duplicates. All right. So if you have this spreadsheet, or similar spreadsheet like this, you need to track your numbers so you can see which duplicates you are. So you're not calling the same person 3 times a day or whatever, because you're going to be getting a lot of these numbers. And by the way, this is a lot of work to go through these things and scrape the properties and put them into a spreadsheet. So you should get either a VA or a software to do that for you. And we can help you with that. All right. So this is a management company, First Key Homes. Now, one of the things you're going to realize as you start going through this is there are some big property managers that they just are managing properties for the big, huge hedge funds. And those are the ones you're going to just pretty much ignore. So I know First Key is a big hedge fund manager. By the way, is this a crazy or what? I don't know, Gavin. Here we are in November, and I don't know if I've ever seen so many homes for rent in one market at one time.
Yeah.
What does that tell you? That
Is
tells me,
crazy.
I'm curious to know too in the comments, guys, what do you think that tells you? What does that tell you when you see so many rental properties in the fall available for rent right now? Tells me, number one, there's a lot of landlords and hedge funds that are buying properties in Columbus, Ohio right now.
Yeah.
And there's a huge inventory of rental properties. And I may be wrong, but this tells me that, you know what? Maybe we're starting to see the crest. We're starting to come back down a little bit from our highs of
evictions after COVID.
Yeah, so that maybe a lot of evictions are happening now. So there's a lot more vacancies. There's a lot of I look at this. I don't look at this as competition. Some of you, and this is important to understand here. Don't look at this as, oh my gosh, there's so much competition here. There are so many investors that are buying deals or selling deals or wholesalers. Listen, I look at this as a huge opportunity to make a lot of money doing deals.
Joe, when I was working Phoenix market, there'd be times when we'd know people all at the same property. So we'd then just call each other, done this a couple of times, and be like, hey, Raphael, were you at that property? With one of my guys? Yeah, I was. And Thingy was there as well. Yeah, well, look, why don't we come up with it? Why don't we just split it 3 ways, see what we can make work here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's do that. We used to do that all. Why bid against each other? We all know each other, we're all friends. We're not, yes, I guess you could say we're competitors, but it depends again how you look. It's collaboration is what it is. Everything I do is collaboration. So that's the way you got to think about it.
Right. And by the way, why do I like these homes? Why do I like rentals? Well, if you look at them, every single one of them, almost virtually everyone, is vacant, right? Somebody is making a mortgage payment or paying a property management company a lot of money to manage these properties. And guess what? This one doesn't have any pictures. If you looked at these pictures, a lot of them, almost all of them, are going to be vacant. And they don't need any work. These are great lease option candidates, all right? But here's the thing. When we're talking about calling property managers, we're not actually even necessarily interested in this particular property, okay? Why is that? Well, look, it doesn't need any work. It's complete. It's really nice, okay? Maybe they would sell it, but the chances of this investor selling this nice home that doesn't need any work at a huge discount is not that high. But you know what? We don't care about that. We're just in the business right now of networking, calling realtors, property managers, calling people that are in the business and letting them know we are looking for deals. That's all this is doing. All right. And we'll make an offer to buy this property. We'll make an offer to buy it with cash, owner financing, and a lease purchase. Maybe we'll send the seller or the landlord all 3 different offers. But we're also looking to say, listen, if we're talking to a realtor, I'm getting ahead of myself here. But we're also saying, listen, if they want to sell, does your client have any other properties? Do you know any other clients who have properties they want to sell right now? The lot of these landlords, property owners, they own 20, 30, 50 of them. Mm-hmm. They always have at least one that they would love to sell and get rid of. If a landlord, write this down, if a landlord is not motivated now, they will be in the future. Every single time. All right. And I don't know the exact numbers, but I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to go out on a limb. 95% of landlords will someday become tired landlords. So now, if you call them and you start getting on their radar and you start following up, you're going to get deals. Go ahead, Gavin.
And here's another one. Your cash buyers become your sellers.
Yes.
Okay. Your cash buyers become your sellers, because they were at one point an investor, right? Most of these people was an investor. Now they're tired landlord. Now they want to sell. So your cash buyers, the ones that you know well, just look at Zillow. Zillow, they went all guns blazing, bought loads of real estate, and they thought they were going to take over the world. And then they thought, oh no, now we're selling everything. So your Zillow buyer is now potentially your seller. There's a perfect example. That is the cycle of real estate. So just be thinking about that. That's what a tired landlord is.
You know, keep your comments coming too, by the way. This is really good. I just texted Dana, who's still here in the background. She still likes us. I said to her, listen, if you see good comments, keep on posting them in here, because I love seeing your feedback and it's starting to click. And if we say something that is like an aha moment for you, like, aha, oh, that's a great, write it down. Yeah. Write it down, because it's going to, it helps us. It helps other people that see the comments as well. All right. Yeah. So this is really simple. All we're doing is looking for a rental property and looking for a phone number. Vutek and Rough Team. All right. Phone number. And this is what we're going to do. Let me go here to day 3. You're going to call them. And what do you say to them? Remember this. This is important. This is who you are. You're an investor looking for deals. Okay? That's it. This is so critical to understand. You're an investor looking for deals. You're not trying to sell anything. If you do lease options, you're not trying to sell a lease option concept. So many beginners get into this idea where they're selling who they are, or they get nervous because they're trying to sell themselves as somebody they're not. All right. You're trying to pretend that you're this active investor with a ton of money, or you're worried about, because you don't have enough experience yet. Like you're afraid that they're going to see through that. But all we're doing here is you're looking for deals. Go ahead, Gavin.
I was just going to say, you never want to focus on the one property, because a property manager, I would say 99.9% are going to have more than one property that they manage, right? Else I don't think they're a property manager company. So when you get on, and you can be honest, if this is a new market, okay, let's say it's Cleveland, I think that's where we are, where we were just looking, and you call a property manager, you could lead in and say, let's say his name's Joe. Hey, Joe, how you doing? I just came across the property. I think you manage this property. Is that right? And he's going to say, yes. Look, here's the thing. I'm new to the area. I'm looking for some more rental properties. Are you looking to manage more properties for people right now, or are you full? He's going to say, no, of course we are. Okay. What areas are you managing in? Do you stick to certain zip codes? He's going to say, oh, yeah, we do this, or to this county. All of a sudden now I know where he's managing them. So then I already know that he has buyers. So then I go one step further. Okay, cool. Any of your clients right now looking to offload any properties? He might say, yes, actually, I do have one. Okay, cool. So if I potentially could make their numbers work, you could still manage that for me? Yes, I could. All I'm doing here is I'm making it a win-win for the property manager. It's not about me. It's about them. How are they going to get something from me? They want to manage the properties. I'm making it very clear that that relationship can still stand. Okay. And then, so I go in, is anyone looking to sell? If he says yes, no, whatever, then I transition into, are you any of your buyers looking to buy more deals? Oh, yeah, I have a load of guys that are always looking. Okay. Are they in the same zip codes that you're managing right now? Yes, they are. So by the time I get off that call, what do I know? I now know where to market. Where am I going to generate my leads? I now know if he's got any that want to sell. I now have cash buyers through him, the property manager, where they want to buy. So in one conversation, I have deals to potentially buy, deals to potentially sell, okay, by keeping the property manager in the loop. And that is how you want to approach it. Don't get hung up on that one particular property. That is just your lead in. Then you're going to look at their whole portfolio and them as a whole and get as much information as you can. And then here's the cool thing. Here's the cool thing, guys. I was honest. I'm new to the market. I'm new to the area. I don't know where to go. I'm not lying, and I'm gathering information. Remember, information is easy because you ask questions and they give it to you. And if they ask me a question, well, how many you want to buy? Well, as I said, Joe, I'm new to the area. I'm looking to buy my first rental, actually. Is there anything you could help me with local knowledge? Maybe you could go and see a house for me. I don't know. I'm making stuff up, but it's conversational. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to give you a quick role play with myself.
Well, that's really good.
Normally do.
Let's actually even do a role play here in a minute, Gavin. That's a really good idea. So real quick though, Laura asks a good question. Your client would never consider selling it, would they? So I'm using some negative phrasing there, and she's wondering, isn't that suggesting a negative response? Well, you'd be surprised. It's actually the opposite. Like if you were to call somebody on the phone and say, "Hey, did I catch you at a bad time?" That's kind of a negative. But people immediately, if they don't know who you are right away, they're going to agree with they're going to disagree with everything you say. So if you say it in the negative, it's kind of a little mind trick. They will actually agree with you. So it also takes the pressure off in a certain sense. It kind of releases a pressure valve. You're giving them a way out. So we talk about go for no. And so I want them to say no if they're not interested in doing business today. I don't want to try to talk them into something. So we're not chasing sellers. We're getting people to bring deals to us.
And the more success you have, this is the cool thing. The more success that you have, the more people you have to speak to, the more leads that you're generating, you become where you don't care. And the more that you don't care, the better it is. Because who wants to come on? If I come on and say to Joe, like, hey, Joe, I think you should buy this deal, blah, blah, blah. And I get all salesy. He's like, dude, no, like, he's going to back off. And if I come on and say, look, Joe, I got this deal. I don't care if you buy it or not. I got another 5 people waiting to see it.
Yep.
Now Joe's like, well, hold on. Tell me about it. Can I be the first in? You see the reaction of that positioning. And you have to sometimes get into character and create that. And then when you're doing business, you really are doing that. So it's just easy. And then they start fighting over deals and overpaying.
Yeah.
And like, please don't show it to anyone else. It's funny how things will change as you develop.
Yeah. So we're going for no, right? And so one of the things I was going to show you here in this is a real simple script. And then we're going to do an example here as well. And don't forget, we're going to do some live seller calls with this in the VIP after this. Okay.
Just be mindful of time as well.
Oh yeah. Shoot. It's already.
We've got.
All right. Going to hurry up here. But let's just say, hey, I'm calling about your property at this address. I know it's out of the blue, but I'm an investor looking to buy more properties in the area, just like this one. Your client would never consider selling it, would they? All right. And one more thing here, and then we'll do a role play, and then we have somebody we're going to bring on an interview, and just make sure they're ready to come on, Gavin.
Yeah, they're getting on right now.
Okay, cool. All right. So the secret sauce is this: letting that agent or the property management company know that you're going to be bringing them more business. It's not just about you. You're looking to help them do more business, make more money. Okay. So I can say something like, listen, I don't have an agent representing me right now in this area. If you can find me a deal, you can represent me if you're interested and maybe get both sides of the commission. So realtors oftentimes call this the double dip. Double dip the commissions. Okay. Double dip. Where they can get both sides. So an agent can represent the seller and can represent the buyer many times on the same deal. So you're letting this agent know, listen, and if you can bring me a deal, I'll let you represent me and you can get both sides of the commission maybe. Or, I'm always looking for great property management companies. So if I buy one of these deals, you can manage the property for me. All right. But just be honest with them. Tell them what you're doing. You're looking for deals and ask them if they have anything. All right. So Gavin, let's role play. Is that okay with this one right here?
Absolutely.
You'll be the investor, and I'll be Vutek.
Okay, I'm the investor.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ring.
Hello, Joe Vutek here.
Hey Joe, how you doing? I just came across a listing you've got for rent on Columbus Street.
Yeah. Why don't you? Have you seen it yet? Have you gone by?
No, just actually came across it. Just real quick, you are a property manager company, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Here's the deal, Joe. So I'm new to the area, okay, and I'm looking to buy my first rental property. And I was just wondering if you could help me. If I manage to get something, are you looking to take on more clients right now?
Yeah. I mean, are you? Have you done any other properties, or have you bought any other things?
No, I'm new. I knew. A friend of mine said that this was a good area to buy a rental properties in. So I wanted to really just establish with a good property management company and just to really see if you were looking at taking potentially more clients on.
Well, sure. What are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for a single family, that I can, cash flow with. How many doors do you have, Joe?
We manage 400 or 500 doors.
Oh wow, that's great. Do you have any? I mean, you probably don't. But you don't have anyone looking to sell any of theirs that I could potentially buy, do you?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'd rather not sell them. We're trying to keep them as clients.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm thinking though. I mean, I'd be buying it, and you could still run it for me. Like I said,
Oh,
I'm out of town, so I need you. I'm just looking. Maybe you have a deal that I could look at, and then you could manage it still.
well, I can look on the. I can send you what's on the MLS right now. What's your email address? I can send you the
Uh,
MLS
uh,
listings.
yeah, absolutely. Gmail.
Okay.
And another thing, Joe, you got 500 doors. I guess have you got buyers that are super actively currently buying a lot of deals as well right now?
Oh yeah, we're always looking for good deals.
Okay, perfect. So, well, look, here's the thing. I'm going to be starting doing some marketing, looking for my own stuff. Okay, and if it's something that's not going to work for me, do you mind if I give you a call or shoot it over to you to see if any of your buyers would be interested in it?
Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay, good.
Okay, awesome. Well, look, I know you're super busy, 500 doors and all, so I won't keep you, but make sure you email me. I'm going to check in with you in a couple of weeks, just to keep the relationship going, and I want you to send me anything that you've got that
Nice.
might fit for me. All right.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Appreciate
Cool.
it. Thanks, Joe. All right,
All right.
bye.
Very good. Everybody, give Gavin a round of
Golf
applause.
clap.
Type in the comments. Yay, Gavin.
Yeah.
All right. Now I want to try it. I want to stab at it. That was really, really good. I want to take a stab at it. And go ahead,
Okay.
Dana, Gavin, bring up the comments. And let's do a competition. Let's do this. Let's see who's better, Gavin or Joe. All right. So I want you guys to vote in the comments who does a better job. My turn. Ring, ring. I'm just
Well,
setting
hold on a
myself
minute. I
up.
might. It just depends on how
No.
easy or hard I want to make this.
I'm setting it up.
I'll help you. I'll
I'm
help
setting
you.
Thanks, Gavin.
Okay.
All right. Ring, ring.
Gavin speaking.
Hey, Gavin. My name is Joe. How are you?
Good, Joe. How are you?
Awesome. I'm calling about your property that you have there at 431 East Columbus Street.
Yeah. Let me
It's
pull.
a rental, $1,800 a
Okay.
month.
Okay. Yeah, that's still available.
Is it? Okay, cool. I'm looking, I know this is going to be a little out of the blue. I'm a new investor in the area and I'm looking to buy some properties in this area. Your client wouldn't maybe have any interest in selling that property, would they? Would they entertain an offer or probably not?
No, they wouldn't.
No. Well, I'm looking for some deals in the area and I don't have any agent representing me right now either. So I don't know if you have any room for taking on clients like me that are looking for properties, but if you can bring me a client or a deal, I'll let you represent me and maybe you can get both sides of the commission or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I'll probably have to give you in touch with someone else on my team because I'm real busy right now.
I'm sure you are. And this house looks beautiful too, by the way. You guys did a great job fixing this up and the pictures look great. I'm sure you're getting a ton of interest. It really seems like you guys do a real good job managing properties.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. We have a lot of doors.
Yeah.
We do, and we do. We always do a good job. So you're not looking to like move into this, right?
No, I'm just looking for deals, and you do
Okay.
it sounds like you manage a lot of properties. You wouldn't have maybe one client who's got one property they're looking to sell right now, would you?
Off the top of my head, no, but sometimes we do get them, like they do come and say, "Hey, I'm thinking of offloading this next time," but
Yeah.
I don't have that in front of me.
Okay. All right. Sometimes I even find deals that I don't want to buy. You have clients that are maybe even looking to buy more deals right now?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we do. Yeah,
Okay.
we all have clients that are looking at buying more for sure.
Nice. Well, it's and your property management company you've got you're managing a lot of properties. Are they mostly in this area of Columbus, Ohio here?
Yeah, we cover pretty much the whole county. Yeah,
Nice.
that's kind of our we don't normally go out of the county.
Well, your properties look gorgeous. I'm just looking at them here. Well, listen, can I do this? Can I send you my name and number? And if you come across any deals that an investor like me might want to buy, would you mind just thinking of me and sending me some details? And again, you can represent me and get both sides of the commissions. You or somebody on your team.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No problem. We can do that.
All right. So, what's your email address? I'll just send you my contact information so you don't have to worry about writing it down.
Gmail.com.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Gavin. It's nice talking to you,
All
man.
right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. So
Yeah, I was nice to you.
I know
Okay?
he was.
You owe me one.
Gavin did
You
way
owe me
better
one.
than I did. But what do you guys think? Who did better, Joe or Gavin?
Oh, dude,
Yeah,
that's funny.
the feedback is coming. The feedback is coming in. Gavin did a better job.
No, Joe, you did good.
This isn't fair. Gavin has a better accent. Yeah, Gavin. It's a tie. All right. Anyway, that's funny. So it's super simple, and you don't have to. And
Yeah.
you don't have to be real good at this. And the more you do it, the better you will become. Okay. Gavin's winning. Dang it. But, hey, we have.
If it would have been on tech, then there we go. Maybe you should take us into a tech zone.
Yeah, I should do a tech challenge websites. Okay, let's bring our guests on, can we?
Yes,
Let me stop
here
my
they are.
screen share.
After a little tech challenge here, we have Fred and Latrice. Guys, how are we doing?
Good. Good morning.
Fred,
How are y'all?
Latrice, good to see you guys.
Yeah, it's good to see y'all.
Well, I appreciate you guys joined us. As you know me, I don't like to explain anything ahead of time. I like to keep it on the spot. So appreciate you getting on. So we're on a live challenge right now. We have people listening. We've been going live every day. I've talked about it in our coaching calls, and we've had obviously Chris Arnold we had on Monday. That's in the group. We had Sandra yesterday. We got you guys today. And we're just looking for, different people to kind of come on, interview real quick. And you guys, obviously, I think you guys are awesome in terms of you're always showing up to the calls. You're doing things, you're making things happen. And just kind of wanted to ask you a few questions, get some feedback, some honest feedback. That's why I don't prep you on this. I'm just like, hey, we're just going to have a chat and kind of, go from there. But I really wanted to bring you guys on about a particular deal, which I actually have a mini update for you, right? Fingers crossed, right? That we should have, Dustin spoke to our seller yesterday, we should have in the mail today, in transition, a signed contract. Okay. So which is awesome. So I just wanted to talk about that. So guys watching, this is Fred and Latrice. They've been in the coaching program. They constantly are always on the call. They're good fun. They show up. They take notes. They take action. But it was kind of a unique situation that these guys were moving state and they went into direct mail. Right, guys? You started doing direct mail. And life happens. Life gets in the way. And basically, you came to I said, how's it going? And you were like, well, we're getting leads, but we don't have time to work them with the transition and life gets in the way, right? And a lot of people are going to reason with this. And I was like, okay, cool. So I kind of thought about it. And here's the thing. I could have just said, well, that sucks. Like, well, just try and work them, right? Which is an answer, and it's the truth, but it's also lazy. But then I was like, what if we could work them deals for you, with you, figure it out? Let's see if we can get it over the line. I was like, what do you think about that? I'm not kind of saying that we can. And basically, what happened was, I spoke to Dustin, who's on our team, and he was like, yeah, sure. So we started to actually work your direct mail leads, which we should have today, that contract back in and signed. Joe, I'm getting a little bit of feedback. I don't know why.
Yeah, Fred and sorry.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Latrice, could you just turn your volume down on your computer a little bit?
Oh, is it feedback that side?
Yeah, it's just some feedback on their end.
Okay, no worries.
Cool. You guys should still be able to hear us, though, right? You can still hear us?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, perfect.
I think so.
Yeah, sorry. So anyway, so Dustin came in, we started working these deals, and we were going to partner on some deals. And we have one that we are working right now that should come in today. And this one's been a nightmare, right? We're not going to lie. I mean, Dustin's probably done how many contact? 40?
I was going to say 100, but you're probably better off. I don't know. He's
40,
called
50.
quite a bit, like every other day. Yeah.
Yep. So we have a seller that wants to do business, that are both elderly, that also have a second home, and they want to do stuff, and it has just been crazy trying to get them on the phone and understand what we're doing and get the paperwork, and they don't have emails, and all of these battles. From then a realtor got involved and messed the deal up, and then they signed with the realtor, then they didn't like the realtor, so they got rid of the realtor, all of them things, and then we got it back. So we're actually doing this, we're taking this over on a creative deal, and then we're basically going to flip it and sell it, right? That's the goal. What's our profits on this when we do it? Again, it's not in yet, but they told us yesterday that they've signed, and they're sending the paperwork back. What's our projection on this? Do you know?
I wanted to say, I don't know. I want to say 40, but I know that when we had added it up, because it was different what Dustin was making and what we were making on it. We were projecting like 18 ourselves. So, and I know Dustin was making more, on that, because he's been doing a lot of the mud work.
Yeah, and we're going to bring in the money and take it down. But you're going to be looking at, and I'm working, well, he's working, I'm not going to lie. He's working super hard at $18,000 for your first deal, which is incredible. I'm going to let you talk. I just wanted to give everyone a backstory. But how's the process been kind of in the program? Like, give people some honest feedback. I mean, what do you think about everything? How everything's going so far for you?
It's really good. It's informative, and it's good that you can talk with others who are in the same situation you're at and hear it from their end instead of just technical or legal mumbo jumbo that you really don't understand. They kind of explain it, how they're dealing with it and the problems they're going through and the solutions they've come up or other people have helped them come up with. So it's really good from that aspect.
Awesome.
I like the fact too, you have everybody on the Zoom. You do see what they're doing. You see how they're processing through things and, and putting everything together and making it happen. That's a big help. It's encouraging to get on and listen to everyone that, maybe they're struggling in this area or struggling, but then there's a solution that comes to stop that, to help with that struggling piece. And it's just been really great. I know for me, we've had several other mentors that we've gone with before, and they've never gone into the depth of what you teach. They give you just a little bit of tease to get you into the program, but they don't go into the depth process that needs to be done
to finish the deal.
Yeah. And we lie it. I mean, how we are. We're all in. So, and that's good. And I remember we had a rule, because I kind of, we spoke before you joined. And I normally have a rule, like if people have had mentorships before, like sometimes I'm like, okay, I've got to talk to you. I need to make sure we're a good fit. And I told you, I don't know if you remember this, but I was like, you're not going to buy another coaching program until we start getting results, right? Yeah. Because we have to get results. I always say, if you can't get results, with us, then it's just information. There's more information. There's different ways, but we're going to make sure that we make it happen. And if that means us getting involved and helping negotiate while you're moving or whatever we got to do, then that's what we're going to make happen. And I think it's really important as well is the interaction on the calls it's been a game changer since we went over to that. Kind of talked about it this week. Been doing it now 3 or 4 months, but even people help each other. Like, I can't remember, the other week we had like a banking question or something, and you came in and you're like, oh no, we got to do this and this. I don't know if you remember what it was, but my point is that people in our group have different expertise of backgrounds. So I'm like, I don't know the answer to that question. And then you came in, you're like, actually, you need to do this, this, this. And I'm like, awesome. There we go. There's the answer. So it's really good for that as well, is to use other people's expertise in their fields of what they used to do. So, I appreciate you guys. And what would you say to kind of anyone? We're not even, again, pitching anything, but we've been talking a lot about the mindset, a lot about going all in. And being uncomfortable and all these things. Like, what would you tell people that are kind of on the fence? Like, if you could have your say, what would you tell them? Just curious.
You just got to be ready, willing to do it. you got to make up the mindset that you're going to do it. You can't be just, well, I'm thinking about it, or, you got to be all in and ready to go with it. That's the only way it's going to work. It's
Yeah.
not it's not part-time.
I think
Yeah.
number one, you have to have the focus. And then the focus, you have to have the drive. And having the two together, the focus and the drive to do it, and just make up your mind, in your mind, because it really is in your mind that you're going to do it. And then
Yeah.
just set yourself a course to do it.
Follow
Absolutely.
through.
That's awesome. No, and follow through. And the good thing is, like I said, I wanted you guys, or I asked you guys to come on, is because you are consistent. I mean, that you're on the calls, you participate, you interact, and I mean, we're going to get this first one done that's big, and we've got more in the pipeline. I know we've got 2 or 3 more that are coming as well. So I'm excited. Joe, you got any questions?
No, I appreciate you guys for being on.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about this first deal. My goodness, 18 grand. Is that what you said, Gavin?
Yeah, that's just for them. Yeah.
Come
That's
on.
just their portion. And the good thing is, I mean, we've worked hard, but the takeaway is that we're not scared to get involved if we have to, right? And Dustin, that's on, is a partner of mine. He's been a big addition to the program, especially on the creative side. He's done over 5,000 deals. I'm probably going to bring him on to VIP tomorrow, guys, so you can meet him as well. We've just done a deal in Texas. We've just took a sub 2 in Texas. We're working on this one in Florida. We've got another one in Texas we're working. So we're making things happen, with clients as well. And everyone, you guys know, everyone's got to do a deal. Everyone's got to level up. And we know who we're chasing in the group to do as many as we can.
That's right.
Nice.
It's really cool.
Yep.
Well, look, guys, I know it's time. You should be on a coaching call right now. So I'm going to let you go. Appreciate you coming on. And again, people are going to get, just 2 ordinary people, cool people, and people are going to resonate and go, you know what? I know what I need to do. Focus and drive, take massive action daily. So absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Thank
appreciate
you
you
guys.
both.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Let me
Fred
know if you need
Latresa.
anything.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So cool. Listen, I got a few things I forgot to share real quick. So I'm going to share my mind map one more time. And this is really important that I want to talk about, because what if the seller says yes? And Fred and Latresa, I know, since they're kind of new, are a little worried about this sometimes. And you may be as well, right? But here's the thing. If the seller says yes, or the property manager says yes, whoever you're talking to, make them an offer. But we can hear the things going on in your heads. What if you don't know what you're doing? What if you've never done a deal before, right? And what if that realtor or that seller actually thinks the same thing? And what if they think that, well, you don't really know what you're doing? What if they ask you for proof, credibility? Have you done this before, right? What if they ask you if you have the money? Do you have the proof of funds to send with your offer? What if you've never done a deal before and you're completely new, right? You need somebody to coach you and mentor you and help you with what to say, okay? You need even maybe a mentor who can partner with you on your deals, somebody who can maybe even buy your deals from you, who can lend you the money. You can use their proof of funds letters, right? You can use our credibility. And this is so simple, guys, in this business. You just need to replicate our success. Maybe you need some done with you, done for you help. So we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. So stay tuned. But I wanted to let you know, give you a little sneak peek of what we've got going on here. You can be working with us like Fred and Latresa. We're going to do daily Zoom calls. We've talked about that. You can walkie-talkie me. What? Walkie-talkie, they still use that? There's a thing called Voxer on an iPhone or an Android. You can message me anytime. So we're going to be talking about more about this tomorrow. But if you're feeling like that, like, man, I'm new, I don't know what to do if someone says, yes, I'm doing this marketing. What happens if it actually works? What am I going to do? I need some help. And so maybe you're at a place where you just want to do your first deal. Maybe you're at a place where you want to just do your next deal and you're looking for help with more of the creative side of things. We're going to give you an opportunity tomorrow to work with you. And we have the craziest, most insane guarantee that anybody else has in the entire industry. And we're going to be talking about that tomorrow. We're virtually guaranteeing your success, or we're going to refund your money. Okay. And this coaching program we're going to talk about tomorrow, it's not that expensive. It is very, very, it's one of the best investments you'll ever make in this business. Okay. So wanted to talk about that. Now we need to get moving on. I just want to remind you one more time what the homework is. The homework for today is to call 10 property managers. Post your results in the Facebook group. So we're giving away 2 prizes today. The first one is going to be my lease options course to somebody who posts in the Facebook group a Facebook Live of saying, and let's bring Dana on. I want to make sure we get this right here, and I'll remove my. There we are. Okay, Dana. So the homework is to call 10 property managers. Post your results in the Facebook group with a Facebook Live. Do a Facebook Live video of you saying, "Hey, listen, I just did my 10, and this is what happened." And we're going to pick one person from that, right, Dana, to win a $2,500 course, a lease options course of mine, right?
Yes.
Nice. And I'm doing a second prize that I just announced today. Nobody on my team knew about, where I'm going to be giving away a free coaching call, a free one-on-one a free one-on-one coaching call with either me or Gavin. If you leave us a review about this challenge at reviewjoe.net. So from your phone, go to reviewjoe.net, and let us know what you thought of this challenge. Cool.
Joe, I misspoke. So whoever does the homework tonight in a live video, they're eligible for tomorrow's prize, which is the big one.
Oh,
the coaching. So today's the
course
course.
is right now.
Yeah. So if
Right.
you're
that's
going
right.
to go live on any of them, definitely do today.
Right. Okay. So we got to announce today's winner.
Yes.
And who is that?
Drum roll, Gavin.
Drum roll.
Instead of the spinning wheel, we have drum roll. Anthony Candela.
Anthony Candela?
Winner of the course.
Come on,
Nice.
Anthony.
Yes. So he had a really good video.
And we're going to do another one in VIP. When we leave
Yes.
here, we're going straight to VIP. So someone else is going to get one in there.
Nice.
And also, I'm just going to throw another one out. I don't want to give you too much to do, but when people are going live, this is really important. People are going live for the first time. They've never done it before, like completely out their comfort zone. Just give them a like, drop them a comment. Great job. Awesome. Love it. Give them some fire emojis. Give them some hearts, whatever you want to do. But it's just encouraging. People want that. Like, oh, cool. These people like saying that I did great. It just gets them going and it's uplifting, right? So try and do that. Go on to 3 different videos maybe and just give them a, hey, great job. Give them the courage to do it again. I appreciate it if you could do that.
Yeah,
Nice.
I love that. Let's support each other.
All right, good. We got a jet, and we got
jet.
to make like a banana pants and split.
Holy banana man. Oh my gosh. Okay.
All right, Dana, thank you.
Yeah.
Everybody. Good
Good
luck.
job, guys.
See you in the videos live, showing you how the calls are going with property managers and VIP. Let's go.
Nice. All right, guys. Tomorrow we're going to be teaching you more marketing, how to get more leads. One of my favorite strategies tomorrow that we're going to be talking about. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you VIP guys in the Zoom room right now. Don't forget this VIP offer is gone tonight at midnight. So you can't sign up tomorrow. And you get access to the recordings of the coaching calls if you sign up for the VIP. All right, guys. We'll see you all later. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.